Nonito, man, you've given us some great breakdowns over the years. Thank you. Spence Ugas, man, what did you think of that fight, and what do you think, of course, of Spence Crawford?
Well, the Ugas fight with Spence, I knew Ugas was going to do that thing. It was just more of what will Spence come with, you know, the way he hadn't fought for a while, the way the accident, did it affect him, so the eye, you know, all that stuff, right? So ultimately, that's pretty much how I looked at it, and I gave Ugas something in the early rounds because I thought that he was going to do real good, and he did, you know. But then Spence started to build up that momentum, and he did what he needed to do, and big congratulations to him. You know, he figured it out. He threw that uppercut constantly because it was landing constantly, and he looked great. You know, Spence Crawford. You know, I got to go with Crawford because the way Spence came in, he did an amazing job, but there was vulnerabilities there. You know, the lack of focus. You know, there was a time that he got focused. He dropped the mouthpiece, and you got to protect yourself at all time. If it was Crawford, it would have been very, very devastating. So stuff like that he has to learn to be more focused, right? But again, I think it's an amazing fight. I mean, I think that is it going to be a really close fight. It could be either way in that way, you know. But I think I have to give it to Crawford for his versatility.
Is he counter-punching? Is that a big thing for him? Because Spence likes to throw 70, 80 punches around. Is that something the counter-puncher could take advantage of?
100%. I mean, you know, Spence is he's straight out. You know, he's really right down the middle kind of guy, southpaw. You know, but that's very difficult because people like to go outside. You know, sometimes you see Crawford going outside and he gets caught right down the middle. You know, and that's vulnerability for his part. But that's why he loves being a southpaw, or he's going to be right-handed for this fight because he likes that kind of thing.
Well, I remember with Pacquiao and Spence, you gave us this great breakdown. You said that angle that Manny was so used to against orthodox guys, getting to that outside foot, you said that angle's taken away because Spence is a southpaw too. Yeah. Is that a problem Crawford's going to run into? Because usually he switches southpaw and that's it. He doesn't go back.
Well, the only reason I think, because he's so used to the vulnerability of the opposite stance. And I think he's going to fight more on the right hand because he has that angle to kind of play with, you know. But I mean, he can fight that southpaw too as well, you know. So I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight. It's gonna be a good fight. And I'll be, you know, when I look into it and sit down more on it, I'm gonna give more of a better breakdown than now.
We're gonna chase you down again.
Yeah.
Because I know once you really get into it, you like show us the position of the hands, like you start acting it out and everything.
Right. So yeah.
But with Spence, just because Jessie has great fundamentals, right?
Yeah.
Would you say Spence is one of the most fundamentally sound guys?
100%. I mean, his jab is really well. He's straight. He's right down the middle. You know, his balance is good. You know, he's patient when it comes down to a lot of things too. You know, and he's very disciplined when it comes down to a lot of things. And that's, you know, it's very difficult to fight disciplined guys.
Is someone getting stopped in that fight?
No.
Really?
I think that both guys are gonna box when they need to, are gonna fight when they need to. Both guys are good defensively if they need to. You know, there are gonna be a lot of counter punching here and there, but you know, you never know. Both guys got power. So
Jessie came pretty close to fighting Terrence back in the day, right, Jess? Yeah.
You know something? Not that I know of. I mean, we were in the same division.
It made sense. You were both with Top Rank, and you were rated high by the WBO, or the champion. You were the champion.
But. Yeah, he was just coming up to welterweight. I was at welterweight already for a couple years, so it was a fight that was definitely doable, but just never came to fruition.
Jessie, I just gotta ask, man, because you've always had great fundamentals.
Thanks.
Is that something that stands out about Spence with you?
I think that is one. He has a lot of heart. That's very special. I think that he's been showing that time and time again. And I'd also say that he has a good mindset. You know, the mindset of a warrior, of a fighter. He's a great one. I mean, he has 3 belts for a reason.
Can I get your early prediction on the fight everyone wants to see, Spence and Crawford?
I'd say it's a chess match, and I don't need to say that no one's going down, but I'd say that anything can happen.
Oh, 100%, man.
Right?
Both guys got power. You know, the only reason why I say stuff like that is These
They have
guys,
too much intelligence. I ring
they're
IQ to
very
get caught,
they're
right?
very
Yeah.
intelligent. Both guys are very intelligent, and it's gonna be a chess match.
I
Like
don't
you
know. I
said.
got a feeling they might start exchanging, and it's gonna
Oh,
get
hey,
vicious.
hey, it could go. If it goes that, then someone's going down. If they go at it,
They don't
then,
like to.
woo,
They don't like to back down. These two. They're like
Yeah.
alpha males.
you know. And
know
then
what I
if
mean?
that happens, yeah, I think you know, I think in exchange, I think Spence is gonna be in the advantage. But in the counter punching and the moving around, I think that Crawford is more advantageous when it comes down to that. But again, you never know, man. You know, but it's a hell of a fight, I think.